Hi, this is Leigh Amberke, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel for this video. Welcome back. If you are new, welcome also, and thank you for stopping by. This is the start of the new catalog, so yep, if you need a catalog, if you don't have one, just go to my online store and place an order and I will send you a catalog. I will have all that information in the description box if you're watching this from YouTube. And of course, if you are on my blog, stampwithleigh.com, all that information is right there on my blog site. This is the card I'm going to be featuring today, and I can't take credit for it. I saw another demonstrator did one similar to this. I changed up some of my dies and some paper and everything else, but I just decided to make it my own. And this is from the BBQ Master Bundle. It has the stamps and dies, and it is an online exclusive, so you will be able to find that online. So let's get started. This is a very easy card. Kind of very basic, but it's just really cute. That's the one thing when I saw it that I loved about it, was like, you know, a deconstructed cheeseburger, and I never would have thought to have done that. Yeah, so I am starting with a piece of basic white thick cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. It is scored in the middle, and if you are using the thick basic white, you do not want to just fold that over for a score line. You actually want to score it. Trying to fold this will crease and, you know, crack and wrinkle your paper. Also, I will have all of the products used for this and all of the measurements, again, over on my blog. And there will be a link that will take you there. I am also using Garden Green two-tone cardstock. I say it repeatedly. I love using our two-tone cardstock for layering. It is kind of a happy medium between regular cardstock and designer series paper, and it does not add weight or bulk if you are doing layering. So that's what I'm doing with this. So what I'm going to start with first is my 2 pieces of designer series paper, and this is from the Nature Walk designer series paper. And it has I feel a nice masculine touch to it. So I'm just, you know what, I need my silicone mat because I'm going to get glue, which I already have, all over my glass mat. But I'm just going to use my silicone mat. If you don't have one of these in your stamp or craft room, they're great because the adhesive, yeah, it does not get all over whatever your work surface is. And I'm not doing a very good straight line today at all. So let me move this over. And then I sometimes, with adding like columns, I turn my paper the opposite way. And this kind of helps me with maybe kind of almost getting it straight. I'm not quite sure I am, so we're just going to move it a little bit. Okay, I've got that down. Now what I'm going to do is just bring in my two-tone crumb cake. I think I want the light side. I'm going to place that there, place this down, and see how I want to space this. Okay, I think I like that. So I'm going to lay this piece down. Now I'm going to pull this piece up. I have a piece of just basic white. It's just regular, it's not thick. And I'm going to hopefully get this centered onto this piece. There is no margin at the top and bottom. Is that, yep. It's hanging off just a little bit, but you know what? I don't really think that's going to matter. And this card's going to my dad for Father's Day, and he will never notice. Okay, I've got that down. And then we're just going to add, oh, you know what? Let me stamp this. And then that way I can just set that aside while I'm putting my little hamburger pieces on there. And I'm using the same stamp, You're Flippin' Awesome. And I'm stamping in Memento, Tuxedo Black ink. And just a little disclaimer, Stampin' Up! Is discontinuing Memento. They said they are having a hard time with the supplier sourcing the products for the ink. I did order the new basic black ink that's in the new catalog. It is a hybrid ink. It is works for, stays on for if you're doing projects with water, or it also says it will work with blends. I bought this to try it. Something is, especially a new ink, I want to see what it is. And unfortunately, I cannot in good faith recommend this product. I have contacted Stampin' Up! About it. My feedback on it, it does not dry well. It takes it a very long time to dry. If you use your heat tool to dry it, and then you use your blends, especially the lighter color blends, the ink bleeds. So that is just my personal opinion. If you had seen that in the catalog and was wondering about it, that's my opinion of the ink pad. I will not be using it. So I'm going to stamp my greeting here in the center because we're going to die cut this. And I do have my Stampin' Cup mini off to the side. So let me cover up my ink before I stick my fingers in it. And then now we have all of our pieces parts. And you're going to be like, oh. Honestly, these are scraps. These are all scraps. And all of them will fit, even on your mini. They will all fit, and you can run them all through at one time. So you're not spending, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna be there forever die cutting. No, not really. It was really, really quick. Let me die cut this. Get my plates ready. And just because I'm on camera, I know that this will move and slide and do something that I don't want it to. So and I don't have a piece already used. I'm just gonna pull out a piece of paper tape. I get this online. You can use Post-it note. Post-it has what they call paper tape or whatever. This just happens to be where I get my tape runner refills. So, and that's, and I got my Stampin' Mini backwards. I really don't want to crank it with my left hand. All right, so I'm going to put my, I did it opposite. I put my greeting where I was going to put my dies. Well, since I've got a smudge of ink on there, I think that's where my greeting's going to go. And then all I did was just sort of play around with my pieces parts to see if I had them kind of where I wanted them. Let's see, this one, that's a pickle. And this is a onion. And this is a tomato. Tomato. Then I want my lettuce. I might have to go up just a little bit and maybe leave not so much room. Okay, there's my lettuce. And I've got my, oops, I know what I'm gonna do. This is my burger. That's my burger, and that's my piece of cheese. So what I'm going to do is just attach these two pieces together. And I'm just gonna put just a tiny bit, this is our liquid glue. I just have it in a very fine tip bottle. And then I'm just gonna put my piece of cheese on there. And I'm using my reverse tweezers. Here's my smudge. Okay, I'm still getting my smudge covered that I messed up on, and my bun's upside down. Okay, so I've got everything placed how I want it. I just pick up one piece at a time, apply my liquid adhesive, and then just sort of place back down. And this will probably end up being just a little bit off, probably closer together than what I have laid out, but I know at least that I have enough room top to bottom, and I'm going to be okay. And then this is all there is to it. And I love, 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 love these tweezers. Ooh, I think I got carried away a little bit with that glue. And that one's already sticking to me. So it made it easy to pick that one up. Okay, and then this last one. And you don't need a lot of glue. Don't need a lot of adhesive. It's going to go right at the end. All right, so I'm going to pull this up for right now. Put my stopper back on my glue. And then I'm going to bring back out my card base. I'm going to flip this over, put my adhesive on the back. And then I'm going to add my greeting because I want to pop that up with some dimensionals. Like I said, this one is going to go to my dad for Father's Day. Oh, look, I got one little piece on there. What else do I have over here? Oh, I got some real ones, but I'll just go ahead and keep using my little pieces. I'll put a regular one in the middle. And this, my greeting was stamped on regular crumb cake ink. You can stamp on the two-tone cardstock. But since I was popping this up, I knew I wanted to pop this up with dimensionals, I wanted something a little bit sturdier. And right there, I'm covering up my smudge. Here we go. On this card, I used earth tone shimmer dots. But I'm thinking on this one, I might use the natural matte dots. I don't know if I want the white or if I want the beige. I think I'm going to do the beige. It's crumb cake. So let's get my piercer here. And let's put some of these on. I got some that's trying to escape. And I think another. There we go. So that's it. A really great and fun masculine card. And again, you're flipping awesome. The stamp set does have Happy Birthday inside. And it also does have Happy Father's Day. So I will be using a Father's Day greeting for the inside of mine. But that's it. Just how cute and simple that is. So again, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you need any Stampin' Up, feel free to shop my online store, leigh.stampinup.net. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.